everybody, and welcome to another video. We're going to do an unboxing video, but before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel. It's totally free to subscribe, and I would love to have you as part of my crafty family here on YouTube. This box was sent to me from Nicapa, which is one of my favorite brands. They sell all sorts of things from mats for your Cricut. They have a mini heat press. They have pressing pillows, all sorts of great stuff. So let's check out what they sent me in the box. You'll be able to find links for everything they sent down below and also at my Amazon store. Let's get started.
Whatever we would do, we do it just for fun.
Let's get into this unboxing. Now, I did pre-cut the box open just so that I didn't have to do it on camera. But let's see what was sent from Nicapa. Thank you so much, Nicapa, for sending me this fun box of goodies. I'm excited to see what is inside. There looks like there's a lot of cool stuff in here. So let's start with this box. This is the basic craft tool set. So this looks like it comes with scissors, a scraper, an Exacto knife, a weeding tool, a spatula, tweezers, and a ruler. Let's check this out. This sounds like a cool box. I should have brought scissors over with me, but I'll have some after I open this box. So let's take a look at what we get in here. Wow, like this is a really big set of stuff. I love the cover for the scissors. These are always like nice to have. It makes it easier to store them and less likely to stab myself when they're in my drawer, because I tend to keep like small scissors like this in a drawer. See, this looks like it's probably the Exacto knife because it does have a lid on it, and what I love is that it says sharp on the lid. That's really nice. I like that because it really does warn you that there's something in here that you should be very careful of. That looks like a really nice Exacto knife head, and it looks like it's easy to change out, which I love because they tend to dull when you use them on, you know, especially like foam and stuff like that. I really like that. That's really nice. Very nice. Then we've got the tweezers. I like these because they're not reverse tweezers, they're just regular tweezers. I hate the reverse ones. The spatula. This is really nice, and it's really flat, which is good because when you're going to go use this, you're going to really need to scrape under it. I really like the hole that you can use to hang these from. And then we have the weeding tool. This is the weeding hook. This is really nice. This hook is nice. And it's thick, which I like. It's not like a really thin one. It doesn't feel like it's going to bend really easy. And then we have the plastic scraper. I like this one. It's got like a nice handle to it. I feel like this one's going to be easy to hold, and it's at an angle, which is really, really nice. And then last but not least, we have the ruler. And I love that it's clear. That's so nice. It's easy to see through, and it's like little and compact. You guys see that? Look how little and compact like this. It's perfect. It's just a little 6-inch ruler, but this is like great for the small stuff that you need to measure. That's a really, really nice little tool set. And then I see here we also have the Rotary Cutter. This is their classic loop all-purpose cutting, quilter's most preferred size. This is the 45mm Rotary Cutter. This has a blade safety lock, contoured handle, curved design. Let's pop this bad boy out. Let's take a look. Now, I love that it comes with extra blades, which is really nice in a little plastic case. Super handy. And let's take a look at the cutter. This is really nice. I love the little guard there, and I like that it's on top, and then to use it, you just press this button, and then when you're done using it, press that, and it unlocks it. So you can just really simply, look at how easy that is. You just press this forward, and then when you're done, and it's nice and secure, you're not going to cut yourself. That's really nice, and I love this upper guard because a lot of these don't have that. Super nice. Really like this. This is really like sturdy too. Really, really sturdy. Then we have what's called the Nicapa heat press machine. Let's take a look at what this is. Ooh, it's double box. We're very fancy. Oh, this is cute. It's like a little heat press. Oh, I love this. A little mini one. Let's see. Do we need scissors to open this? Maybe. Maybe not. Gotta be smarter than the box. We need scissors. Guess what we're gonna use? Let's use our new scissors. Let's see how sharp these are. They feel like they're gonna be really sharp. So I will be very careful because I am not gonna cut myself on television. And ignore these. These are scissors that dropped in there. Those are my scissors. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. It says in the box you get the Nicapa mini heat press machine, the safety base, and the instructions. So let's take a look. So here are our little instructions. There's a button on top, the temperature light indicator, heating plate, and the protective holder. So you get all these little directions. You get a little spray bottle, unsure of what that's for. The little carry case, which is really nice, the little storage case for it. And then let's get this out. Here's our little safety base. I love the color. It's really like cute, like minty teal, which is, as you know, one of my faves. And then we have our machine. Let's get this out of the plastic here and take a look. Oh, that's nice. I like the size of this, and I like the comfort of the handle, and I like that the button is on top. This feels really sturdy, and it's pretty heavy for like a small little heat press machine. Looks like it's got a nice length of cord as well, so you're not going to be like tied to the wall when you want to use this. And then it just sits right inside the little safety base so that when it's hot, it doesn't touch your table, which is super nice. And it's got little grippy feet on the bottom, so when you put it down, it's not going to slide around your table. That's really cool. I like that. That is neat. Someone will have to explain to me what this is for, though, because I'm really not sure. But I love the little carry case. That's super handy. That's going to be a really fun tool to use. I'm really excited to test that out. And one of my favorite things, I actually love their press mats. I already have one, but this one is a little bit different than the one I have because this one's a little bit bigger. The one I have is like 10 by 10. So this is a 12 by 12 heat press mat. This is great to use with your Easy Press, your Mini Press, the press from them, but you can also use this on your larger heat presses as well as a heat pressing pillow. So it's really, really nice. Now theirs is one-sided, so it will note that this is the back side. You don't want to press on this. You only want to press on the front side, but you can see it's pretty thick. It's really nice. These are really good quality. I've had mine for a really long time, and I am really, 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 really pleased with it. They've also sent me some mats, which if you guys watch my videos, you know I use a ton of Nicapa mats. These are some of my favorites. So let's take a look. I think we got a set of standard grip, and then I think this is a variety pack. So that's really cool. But these are some of my favorite mats. They hold up so well. They're really nice. They work fantastic in the machine, and they're super inexpensive. I'm going to link everything that's in this box down for you guys below in case you want to grab it. But these mats are so inexpensive. They last so long. I have had a Nicapa mat for years, and it is still in great shape. These clean just like a regular Cricut mat with some Dawn dish soap and a little scrub, and then they're back to new. So that's really nice. We got some standard grip, and then let's check out the variety pack here. So I think this is a variety pack. I'm just guessing, but I believe this is, only because I can kind of see what looks like a blue mat. That's the other thing I like. They use the same colors, so it's really easy to know which mat is which. Yes, so we have a little variety pack here. So this one comes with the fabric grip, and it is labeled fabric grip. Then we have another standard grip mat, a strong grip mat, which I love. Their strong grip mats. They're so sticky and they're fantastic. They just feel so nice. And then we also have the light grip mat. So we are set on mats for a while. Thank you so much, Nicapa, for sending all of this to me. I want to be honest with you guys. They did offer to send these to me. I accepted the presents because I love their product. I'm never going to tell you guys to buy something unless I love it, and I absolutely love the Nicapa brand products. I have their pens as well that they have for the Cricut, and they work beautifully. I'm really excited to try out some of the new stuff that I haven't had before. So the Rotary Cutter is going to be a super handy tool. I'm really excited. I love the grip on this. I think this is going to be more comfortable than some of the other Rotary Cutters that I've used, and it comes with some extra blades, which I love. Again, we got even more mats, which always are needed, especially if you are a Cricketer. And then I love my heat press mat. I'm so excited to have another one, and a bigger one at that. So this is going to come in super handy. And then I love this. I can't wait to test out the little mini press. This is such a cute little heat press, and I'm excited to see how it works, what it does, how well it compares to the Cricut. And I think this is such a cute, and I just think this handle is so comfortable, and it's going to be a little bit easier for me because I like the button on the top. I tend to hit the button on the side a lot on the Cricut one, so I think the button on the top for me will be a lot easier, and the packaging is super cute for this. Plus you get a little carry bag, which I love. And then of course we got a whole big set of tools, including some scissors with a little cover, which I love. We got tweezers, an Exacto knife, which I'm thinking this is going to be super handy, and I really like the grip on this. Again, it's kind of triangular shape, very comfortable to hold. We got a spatula and a weeding tool. These are going to be great, super handy to have. And then the scraper, which again, this feels like it's going to be really comfortable to hold, and I like how it is kind of thicker at the top. It just feels a little heavier. Now this isn't something that I would recommend using to burnish with because this is a hard plastic, but this is great if you need to get something off your mat, things like that. This is really, really handy. These are great. I'm so excited. Thank you again to Nicapa. Again, I'll link everything that they sent me down below, and we are going to do a video with the little heat press. We'll try out some of their tools. We'll try the Rotary Cutter. I'm really excited to try out all the fun things that they've sent. I hope you guys have a great day and happy crafting.